Hello guys. Alright, so today we're going over this video from Mujin called The Lies of Sykkuno. Now I watched this whole video already. I want to go over some of it with you because I generally do not understand the point of what's going on in here is that I'm not sure why we had this hour-long video for. The whole video is just can be boiled down to is that Sakuna had a girlfriend and he was cheating on her with multiple other women. Eventually, said women they all come out and they find out about it, and this one particular woman in general or girl, however you want to call her, she finds out that Sakuna obviously has a girlfriend, and she wants to like, hey, look, Sakuna, I want you to break up with this girl, and I'm willing to give you a second chance. Just date me now. So, and it's like, all right, but Sakuna tells her, no, I'm not. This is be the last time I'll ever talk to you. After that conversation, this girl gets together with Mujin and a bunch of other women. They compile this huge document, and he creates this whole video of Sykkuno. They're trying to label this guy as a predator. All I've seen in this video is, yes, he's a shit person for cheating on his girlfriend. However, at the day, look, he's a playboy. Honestly, let's start calling this guy StudKuno. I think that's what we need to go with on this right here. Because there's a lot of things in here. It's just like, hey, it's high school behavior. This guy's 34 years old. Surprisingly, doesn't look like he's 34. Man, he's pulling these women that are 18, 20 years old. Kind of wild. But hey, but who am I to judge? Let's get some perspectives from Tectone, SUCU, and a few others that have comments on the situation. Okay. Looking at some of these tweets from Tectone. Let's see. I'm seeing a lot of attention-seeking VTubers taking very harmless messages from Sykkuno as a slide in or harassment. Sykkuno messaged me too. Do you think he was trying to slide in on me? Oh my god, what the fuck? You're thinking maybe he was just being friendly? Should I start crying sexual harassment? Holy fuck, pretty grip. Okay. Just say, good game, bro. I'll be starting WoW soon. Okay, it's the normal shit. Oh shit, Tectone's bisexual? Oh fuck. It's kind of... Let's see what else we got. So Tectone retweeted this or replied to this person. Let's see. Never talked to a woman, and it's linking to this Saki person. Back when I didn't realize he was sliding in every small VTuber's DMs, including mine. I feel like he got off on the power bumps with small VTubers that already admired him and thought he could get away with anything because VTubers are more private. I don't. What is this? Crab? Is this when everybody's playing that crab game? I don't understand. Guys, remember talk to women. Guys, just remember. Stay away from them or else they're mine. Guys, let's go screenshot do something. I don't know. This has to be. This has to be a fucking. This is bait, right? He said fucking crab. This has to be bait. No, I'm not going with that. That has to be bait. Let's look some more. All right, here we go. Mujin, can you criticize him for cheating? Absolutely. But, okay, I had no viewers whatsoever and became desperate after trying everything to be relevant. So I chose to appeal to people who hate my gender in order to pay rent. Wait, what? What is this? Is Mujin trans? I don't... What do you mean I chose to appeal to people who hate my gender? What do you mean you chose to appeal to people who hate your gender in order to pay rent? Am I going to flip on a serial cheater who had sex with women without telling them that they would be homewreckers, or of course not morals or an obstacle to my income? Mujin was never a reliable narrator, so when this video comes out, it counts. Wait, what is this fucking perspective from? What is this third person shit? Mujin was never a reliable narrator, so when his video eventually comes out about me being canceled by my audience for secretly having dated a black guy, or no, wait, this is what Powder said, right? But why did he fucking... What? Oh, he's fucking... This is so stupid. Holy shit. I fucking almost had a stroke reading this. Okay, so he replied to Powder. Can you criticize cheating? Absolutely. Never once I feel manipulated by this dude. He's a huge flirt. I mean, it's... okay, I mean that's. But I was incredibly aware of the power dynamic, and also he was just he was just friendly. He's quite forward with his riz, which I didn't like being around. Gave me player vibes. So yeah, hey, that's totally understandable. I mean, I've never been a Sykkuno hater. You know, I 100% believe like him and a bunch of the other OTV crew, they were fake as fuck. As far as it's all a personality. Um, but I still have no ill will against them. I don't mind these guys. I have nothing else against them, but I always knew it was an act. So to hear this or hear him being a playboy, it's not surprising to me. Let's see. A larger creator asked me to play a game. Would you say no? Yeah, it's absolutely. If you're a smaller creator and a larger creator hits you up, hey, let's play a game. Fucking, you're actually fucking retarded if you decide, no, I'm not fucking playing this guy. Even though he's bigger than me. No, that's so stupid. Nothing wrong with nothing wrong with a call or play a game regardless of intentions. The question is, where are you Fuma then? I don't know what the fuck that means. I'm I'm so illiterate when it comes to fucking this shit right here. Calling him how it is casting isn't but serious. You're putting Hafuma in the preferable cuck chair for cloud. What the fuck is Hafuma? I have no idea. That fucking tells me nothing. Did he stop talking to you when he realized he can't crack? Maybe. Plus, they call him a pred guy because it's pushing 40. But it's not a predator when you're in your 30s or 40s and you're taking a shot at these 18, 20-year-old girls. It's still legal. You might say, oh, that's kind of weird. I mean, you might have that argument, but it's nothing wrong with all that. A predator would obviously be somebody talking to somebody that's well above the age to someone that's actually under 18. That's fucking weird, but that's not a predator. Like, let's be real. I have talked to so in my lifetime, I've worked at textile mills. I've known older women. I'm not shitting. When they told me this shit, I was like, yo, what in the fuck? I have had two women I used to work with that tell me they would drink Michael Douglas. I was like, yo, holy shit, what am I listening to? It's fucking. I thought the conversation was hilarious. But women get fucking perverted like this too. You can't sit there and tell me that if you were 18 and Jennifer Aniston pulled up to your fucking house, like, hey, nah, she's too old for me, dude. I'm not. No, there's no fucking way. I'm not buying that. Yeah, cheating's a bad thing, but obviously when it gets me is when he's nobody's fault. Action responder is weird. Like, it's fine if you are on an even playing field, but however, it's not a little sus. There's nothing wrong with that, and all these women have to say is that, look, hey, I thank you for reaching out to me. Just know that I'm not interested in that kind of relationship. But if they were to be interested in a relationship, there's nothing wrong with that. The problem is this: is that Sykkuno was dating somebody. I don't. You're retarded. If you think he didn't manipulate you. What? Somebody, do you think you were in on the whole time? He. What in the fuck? Oh no, he played with you with his status. He got you in a call with himself for 3 hours. Stupid slut. What is this fucking shit? Oh my god. What else we got here? Let's go back to Mujin's fucking post. I'm such a fucking dude. I do not operate fucking Twitter very much. This is entirely new to me. All right, so let's go back to Twitter. So this is what I don't understand is that so he's putting himself in her shoes and like referring to himself third person through powder, I guess, for somehow, but So Mujin was never reliable. Never. So when his video come out, blah blah, having secret. So Mujin was never reliable. So when his video eventually comes out about me being counseled by my audience for secretly having a dating a black guy, I generally don't understand this. Like, where did this come from? He actually heard through some fucking grapevine that Powder dated a black guy. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, I really. Also, English from first level, I have no doubt Predator can be a person or an organization that uses the weaker person for their advantages. It's just so fucking stupid, dude. Demi replied, "Oh my god, let me take a step back. What she said wasn't even unreasonable or personal attack. You rage baited yourself into this one." Banana Juju, the amount of buzzwords in this puke of a tweet to describe what it comes down to from cheaters. Hilarious. W Powder. Yeah, I don't. Why are you fantasizing about her dating a black dude? I don't know. It makes no fucking sense. I never disliked this guy Mujin, but when you read into the case with Tectone and his ex, you know he had ulterior motive. I generally would not be surprised if shit comes out and find out that Mujin was dating the golf crowd. Those type of women. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, there's probably this. You've been such a sleazy dick all these past several months. Exactly. Within an hour, Google up and release your latest video. You can't tell me it's corny. Yeah, that's another thing too. Is when this Google Doc released within an hour, Mujin releases this video. There's no way that if this Google Doc released with all this information and videos that Mujin didn't at least collaborate with some of these women to put this video out. So this had to be a timing thing that he knew about this way beforehand. And he started. The video itself is not bad. It's just I'm not sure why you would call him a predator. And he just cheated on a bunch of women. It's not fun or cool, but I mean but it's not like these women didn't get what they wanted to. Sykkuno, if you watch the video, he was giving these women quite a bit of money actually. So let's go to it. We'll pull it up real fast. I'm not watching the video again. Let's go.
Trials saying that maybe Malcolm. I love getting compliments from you. Good morning.
All right, so
handsome. What are you up to? But financially, later, Sykkuno.
All right, less than him. Okay, sugar daddy. It's so fucking stupid. All right, he sent this woman some money. I don't know what this is. 200. This is 200 pounds.
I would randomly ask for my PayPal account in DMs. He'd then waste no time in sending me money unprompted.
He bought her both a gym jacket and Resident Evil 9 because she had expressed interest in the game. Okay, look, this dude gave you money. Obviously, you got something out of it. You didn't tell him, no, hey, please stop sending me money. Now, what is this? A calculated pattern of love bombing and manipulation. After speaking to Elphilia a few days ago, we were able to corroborate our experiences with Sykkuno and learned we both were victims of his. We had no idea that he was talking to both of us at the same time. Sykkuno is known to send hundreds of dollars to the girls he wants to get involved with. The screenshot is from when he took my friend Elphia to Paris during a 2025 TFT tournament, along with sending her 500 euros to help her move into an apartment. That's not a look. That sounds like
hundreds of dollars to the girls he wants to.
That is actually a lot of money. That helps her a lot. It's
to get involved with. This was sending her PayPal account, at Hotmail.
Damn. So he sent her $500. Wait, what? This is on up though. He sent her 500 euros, moving to a new apartment. That was back in 2025 TFT tournament. This is $249, then $300, then $400, and $500 to help with the move. Well, this is 2026. I don't know when the tournament was, but damn, so 5,900. Damn. Almost $1,500. these women got what they wanted. They literally could have told him, "Hey, look, I really appreciate the money. Obviously, I'm not gonna accept it though. I'll send it back." But no, they're not. They're still hoping to get this guy. And I do not believe that everybody in his friend group. Oh, so I didn't know Sykkuno had a girlfriend. I do not. I just don't believe that. I've watched a video of Skara say, "Oh, all the time I've known Sykkuno, I never knew he had a girlfriend." I don't believe that. If he didn't know that, it means the whole OTV crew, they're not as close as they may have let on back in the day, you know. Let's see. Oh, really? You do the and all the food? I don't see how he really abused or exploited these women, dude. I just don't see it. Like, fuck, dude. I wish some fucking woman would exploit me like this. God damn. How many more? Didn't fucking Leaf make a post to this? I think I was watching her stream when she did this. All this content creator drama is gay. If you're a content creator, you're better off dating someone from your chat than another content creator. This is actually true. You know, I'd rather date some random fucking nobody that works at Wendy's than one of these content creators. I don't know how I feel like internet dating in general is a bad idea, but this streamer and a couple I watched and PewDiePie managed to make what Leaf said work, I guess. Stay safe, folks, and don't expose too much. Yeah, you gotta think about it. Who was it? Taiwan's current girlfriend, maybe soon to be wife in the future, maybe. She was a stream sniper they met in the chat. They worked out. Seemed like the relationship's going good to a degree. PewDiePie and Marcia hit up PewDiePie way back in the day, and it worked out for them. She was a fan first before they decided to date. Chiro Oda did it to his wife, who cosplays Nami, if I recall. That's actually pretty wild. What is this?
Anybody here. I never. I'm not interested in any relationships with anybody here. I never have, and I never will be. And I'll never go out with you, and I will never fuck you. I will never marry you. That's just the truth, and I just want you to know that. I'm not trying to swindle you into thinking that's the case. It's not. It's not, and it never will be. I'm not.
No, chat. What happened? No, I don't care. Alright, so that's right. Actually, she commented on the Sykkuno video from Mujin. If he can only date people that are as or more famous than he is, then who could he have dated during his peak era? There were 0 creators that he could qualify for. Please clarify. I understand what XQC is saying, but this is fucking a shit comment. Because obviously the rebuttal is his girlfriend. He could have just dated his girlfriend he lived with and not lied to her for over 5 years while playing dating simulator with every female content creator. What it is that when Sykkuno was growing up, he was a nerd at school. He was probably bullied a lot. He didn't really get the chance to interact with women that much. So when he got big and famous, obviously, like, and he's never experienced that kind of thing, it's that pressure, that money, like the temptation, it can get to some people. And I think that's essentially what happened. That temptation got to him. So don't worry about any sort of background. Don't make it. They are all the same accounts, and this platform makes it seem like they have a voice consistently pushing negative replies for it's just all noise. I encourage you to speak your experiences, they matter. Fuckboy with girlfriend played some fuck girls, and fuck girls were mad they got played. Grasping at straws would point out a 15-year age gap and love bombing. Everyone in this talk is adult. Absolutely fucking true. They're all fucking adults. It doesn't matter. You can make this argument all you want to that he was 34 and they were 18. It's entirely legal. It just doesn't matter. That's not how it was. If the law said 21 was a legal age limit, it'd be completely different. But I don't even know if the women in this particular case were 18. I think some of them were in their 20s. But regardless, it doesn't matter. You know, they want to call this guy a predator when supposedly Bonnie was a cam whore back in the day, and I'm trying to remember because I kind of somewhat followed this back in the day because people were going a little nuts with it. Bonnie didn't join OTK, but I'm not sure how it happened, but somewhere along the lines she started hanging out with the OTK creators, S-Fan and a few others. And then obviously when she first appeared, people were like, who is this girl? Who is this girl? And then someone found out, oh, this is the cam girl. And miraculously after this right here, a bunch of her videos online on a lot of websites just started disappearing. I remember seeing there were videos of Bonnie being completely naked answering the door to a delivery driver. The biggest problem with Bonnie is that she came out with a video and she said that she slept around with this 16-year-old, which at the time, I understand this, she thought the guy was 17, and the guy lied about his age, and he was 16, so she fucked this 16-year-old, which it doesn't matter. You have to be careful when you do that. Anytime you're messing with someone that's really young, you got to make sure you verify that their age. But supposedly she was 18. Some people are saying she's 22. If she's 18, or even if she was 19 and the guy was 16, it's still a 3-year age. I'm pretty sure it's entirely legal. However, the problem is if she was 22 or 23 when that happened, yo, fucking actual sex offender. That's an actual. You consider that actually being a predator. That's actually a predator. But at the moment, from what I've heard is she was 18 when the video came out with Bonnie. It's obvious he back-channeled the victims. That's not a bad thing. It's also obvious that while Sykkuno is an obvious fuckboy, he was obviously not a predator. I wish adult women would stop using predator to describe unfaithful guys. It waters down the word. Yeah, absolutely. Unfaithful, 100%. Predator, no. Fucking you can't sit there and... No, you don't get it. The girls were 18, they talked to him, and somehow he was 34. The entire 5 years he talked to him, it makes him a predator. I couldn't see his straight fucking face. Yeah, I wouldn't even call them fucking victims. I really would. Actually, I always wanted to be the predator alien one. I always thought it was so badass, but now they took it for me. So now I have to go. Oh my god. A video of the Santa Bonnie situation was removed despite the public policies and with redactions. The appeal was denied essentially instantly. I'm not surprised here. Signal booster, thank you for helping. Interesting. Actually, I need to watch this video then. Okay, guys, that's all. There's nothing much more to this here. He's just a shit. He was a shit person for cheating on his girlfriend. He's not a predator. You want to call him? If you want to, we can start calling him StudKuno though.